Last time on Join the Party.
Folks, Miriam left the school and started making a mud library for her own education because it wasn't working out at Water's Edge. And she's being inspired by her new teacher, who she found along the way, Fatberg. Remember him from episode 1? Yup, just a big pile of fat and, baby wipes and poop? Yup, that guy. The Ooze is holding a bunch of our favorite NPCs hostage. Whoops, oops, uh-oh, oops. Let's get the party started, because Miriam certainly has.
Hey, all you super friends! You want to get good together? You want to skip math together? You want to punch bad guys together? It's not that I haven't used my words, it's that nobody listens to me, and I can shoot fire! 1, 2, 3, 4!
I know exactly what the cover of this comic is.
Ooh.
It's the school seal for Fatberg Super High School.
Oh, God.
FBSHS, obviously. I think it's split. There's it's a crest with 4 quadrants, and one is just like a silhouette of Fatberg. And another is books with ooze on it.
Ew.
One is just arrows, from the presidential seal.
Mm-hmm. Quiver of arrows.
Quiver of arrows. And I guess one has to be it's either a very clip art arm flexing, or it is just a block of delta radiation superpower making
Gotcha.
element.
Okay.
And it has to be really scary, so I think the main colors are black and violet. Yeah.
I like that.
Purple and black.
Honestly, that's a nice color schema,
Schema.
and I'm kind of jealous.
Now, Eric, those are the colors you're wearing right now. Are you telling us something about your loyalty and or educational affiliation?
Yeah, you haven't noticed. I've been working for evil high schools the entire time.
Evil Academy.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, Evil Academy already exists, Julia. We're going to meet them in a few episodes.
Oh, fun. Exciting.
Yeah.
Is that the Catholic school full of vampires? Was that the one?
No. That's our mother of blood. Thank you.
Eric, that's so funny. That's in Wantagh.
Yeah, exactly. It's right next to saddest lady in the room. I forget.
Our Lady of Perpetual Sadness.
Yeah, Our Lady of Perpetual Sadness. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, we are back in the scene where we picked it up in the last episode. The 3 of you are dangling, holding on as much as you can from the 45-degree angle that Miriam currently has her mud library tipped on. Firehawk is somewhere, probably hanging on to a shelf as books tumble on top of her, and she can't make any of those books suggestively, I should say, burst into flames. Miriam is controlling the power of the earth around her, having mud flying around her in a very atomic way, in a very Avatar: The Last Airbender sort of way.
Cool.
Down on the ground, sitting comfortably, I guess in different ways they're comfortable. Fatberg is sitting in a very large floating armchair, just gooping everything up. And in a different way, the Ooze, in full cube ooze form, has 5 of your friends? ?
Classmates.
Classic colleagues, work friends, gobbled up. Hedgehog-Yo, Flaming Skull Guy, Rick Powers, Team Cast, and Wraith. All of them in kind of their passed out idle animation.
Oh, Wraith.
So sad.
No one else.
When they lose in the fighting game, this is what they look like. They're in their depowered modes, because Team Cast only has his head right now.
Right.
Rick Powers is just a guy. Wraith is just a guy. Flaming Skull Guy has no flame. Hedgehog-Yo looks the same, but is curled up in a very sad Sonic position.
Oh.
Brandon, I was also picturing like a Street Fighter style sprite just like bouncing before you click them. Eric, I really want to not have 5 conditions going into this encounter, so I'm going to take some foolhardy action without consulting my team.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. That's probably
yeah.
a good idea.
So this is like directly after the last thing that happened, where Fatberg is like, I'll tell you anything that you want. And each of you has a moment flashing through your mind of when Miss Rita or Principal, even when you make up your own words, it's hard to remember all the words you made up.
True.
You think about all the times that Miss Rita and Principal Wordsmith has blown off important questions that you've asked.
Yeah. I think Rowan is thinking to herself, like, none of these adults know shit. None of them know shit. And whether you learn from Fatberg or you learn from Wordsmith and you learn from Miss Rita, an adult's going to lie to you and tell you something that they think you can handle, and they don't actually know what you can handle and what's going on. So Rowan is going to like drop the shield. She's going to drop concentration basically on keeping this thing up. And
What game is that from? I've never played that game.
and just go ahead and do this wonderful flare that I have called Overcharge, where I channel the full capacity of my powers to overcome an obstacle, reshape my environment, or extend my senses. I spend 2 burn and I have 2 left to take a 10+ when I unleash my powers,
Holy shit.
which exhausts my flares and which I am going to do right now. I think that Rowan has never tried to just level a space. And I think she is going to try here, just putting everybody to sleep. And
Excuse me?
What? Excuse him?
Pardon?
Do you have everyone go to sleep powers? Is that on your playbook that I just don't know about?
But I think that in her mind, if she just restricts their airways only a little bit, they might just kind of pass out.
Everyone?
Not my BFFs,
Okay.
but everybody else.
Well.
I think she's going to do this specifically, Eric, by decreasing the saturation of oxygen in
Sure.
like a donut shape around her, and just try to make it temporarily a little bit of a vacuum such that people pass out.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
because of my flare, it's going to be a 10.
She does it.
She sure does.
She
She
just
sure
does it.
does do it.
So I think from Kraft and Connor's perspective, we go from standing on like a San Francisco style hill, trying desperately to claw onto this mass of ground, barely shielded from the stuff that's coming at us, to suddenly, it's almost like in a movie when a sonic boom goes off and like things are just like ripple outwards. I think everything in about like 100-foot radius around us on all sides just keels over, and Fatberg and Miriam and Hot Flame Lady, they all just kind of like start gasping and then keel over.
Sure.
And I think probably at the same time, because I'm depriving the fire of oxygen, maybe if there was any fire creeping toward us or smoldering embers or smoke, it does kind of fizzle.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, the cars in the parking lot are all on fire still. Yeah.
But I think the ones immediately around us fizzle, where everything is suddenly very still, very quiet. There's less oxygen there, so the flames will be less fed. And it's like someone just like literally pushed everybody right down to the ground. I think when Rowan looks back at you guys, I would love to know what I see in your eyes. Are you guys scared?
Yeah, a little bit. Rowan?
Okay.
You okay?
Okay. So mechanically, I'm shifting my danger up and my savior down because I definitely pissed off my team. And that's the thing in my playbook when I see danger in your eyes. I'm going to clear insecure because I sure did take foolhardy action without consulting my team.
Fair enough.
Can you tell me how it's foolhardy?
I would say that dropping the shield exposes us to danger, and deciding to go for a combative approach where we just try to bulldoze our way through this instead of talk to Fatberg, who just gave us an opening and did make us think about the ways in which our educational institution is not infallible, is just like firmly rejecting the negotiation route.
And also like did not consult us before doing that too.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I was shielding us all, and I decided on behalf of everybody not to.
Got it. You dropped the shield as well. Okay.
Herd chef.
But Rowan, I think, has a little bit of a distortion to her voice when you hear her say, "Won that power. What do we do now?"
I think Kraft's gonna look for the ooze. Did the ooze get knocked out too? Does the ooze need oxygen?
Oh my god, this is wild. Okay, let me think about what happens next.
I can also assess the situation now to figure out
Yeah, I think
what the moves are.
that was also like part of Kraft looking around, because I think Kraft's next step was like, okay, maybe we should free our. Now I keep saying colleagues in my head. Damn it, Eric. Should we free our classmates? Like, yeah.
I can do that. Do you want to assess the situation first, or should I just?
I'd like to assess the situation.
Yeah.
If that's okay.
Yeah, why don't you assess the situation? I think that you hear a choking sound and Firehawk like bounces off the side of the mud library and then bounces and falls onto the ground. Fatberg, you definitely see a
Rowan, what power! Incredible!
the ooze has not really changed. Just kind of all of your friends are still bobbing in there. Miriam, it is interesting. You don't see an immediate change in Miriam right now. Although maybe the mud library wobbles, she tries to hold on to it. The earth spinning around her does not stop. And she seems to be locked in at the moment. I think maybe because you took all the oxygen away, if there were some drones flying around, they fall because that's how flying works.
Fair.
So like someone's carrying a big textbook and then falls and crashes to the ground. Rowan, that's what you can see. Choking the oxygen down has done. Let's assess the situation, folks.
I rolled a 7 plus 3.
Hey!
Pretty high. It's pretty high. All right, 10. Ask 2 questions.
All right. Our options are, what here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is the greatest danger? Who here is most vulnerable to me? And how can we best end this quickly?
All good questions.
All good questions.
All great questions.
I'm leaning towards how could we best end this quickly?
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's what I was thinking.
Let's start with that one, because we get 2.
How can we best end this quickly? Fatberg, even with a choked voice, says,
I'm so impressed with what you've done, Rowan. With the potential. Think about with training, what you could be, how you could help the world. It'd be wonderful.
I don't learn from people who keep people prisoner and goo.
Unfortunately,
It's a hard and fast rule for Rowan.
It's in the Talmud.
if you've tried to choke out the oxygen from Mr. Ooze here, that might not be to your benefit. In fact, the ooze is environs upon its own, and if you choke out its oxygen, you choke out what's floating inside it.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Well, they're already passed out, so that's fine.
I don't think that's how being passed out works.
No, once you're passed out, you're safe.
Yeah.
Nothing back can happen.
oh yeah, you're in the same,
Exactly.
you're like being in dodgeball, and you're on the side. And you
Yeah,
can't get hit by
exactly.
more
Yeah,
dodgeballs even when you're standing on the side. No,
That's
no, no.
true.
We can end this now. You all choose. You're so smart, the 3 of you. Give me my oxygen back, and let me take one. You decide who I take.
Rowan is going to look at Kraft and Connor, like, raising her eyebrows, like, should we?
It could be.
No, fuck that.
It could be It could be Miriam herself, or it could
No.
be one of these.
No.
One of these 5. No, wait. Not Hedgehogio. You can have him.
Hey, that's
One
me.
of these 4, or Miriam. Pick one.
I
You're
mean-
allowed to make your own decisions.
I mean, Miriam did want to go with him.
No, we're not doing this. No.
Just
I,
can't
I,
leave her.
I think I can get it back. Just give me a chance. But do you want to ask your
Yeah, let's ask the
question?
second question. Yeah, that is definitely how you can end it quickly. Pick one person that they can take with them, and you can
Make
go.
a sacrifice.
Yeah.
All right. So then we have, what here can I use to blank? What here is the biggest threat? What here is in the greatest danger? And who here is most vulnerable to me?
This is so fun. I have answers to all of this. So I'm like, ooh,
That's
I wonder
great.
which one you're going to pick. I wonder what you're going to do.
Mm.
I think it's still what here is the biggest threat. But what do you think, gang?
They're all good. I don't really know.
It feels like biggest threat could, like, have an answer that we know is pretty basic, such as, like, the ooze dissolving and eating our classmates.
Mhm.
So I'd probably say that maybe, like, most vulnerable could be interesting, just to know who might be susceptible, who might be a weak link.
Yeah. I think the answer is going to be the people who are passed out, but I don't know. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, hey, those are both hypotheses from both of you. I can't say.
That I know. Who here is most vulnerable to me?
Oh, that's a good question. What a good question. It's
When
Brandon.
Julia makes fun of me.
Aww,
The answer is Brandon.
buddy.
Radio.
I'm so mean.
I'm running out. I will have to save my oxygen. Not speaking, but if you gave it back, I can tell you what you're looking for. I can tell you about Miriam. I can tell you about what you don't know. Connor, I can tell you about Heroes for Hire. Kraft, I can talk to your father. And
I don't want
Rowan,
that.
I can help you. I can help you control your powers and the things that speak to you.
So what's most vulnerable is that Fatberg has information on all of you that you might want.
Connor turns to his classmates. Fuck.
Work
Connor turns-
colleagues.
Connor turns to his teammates and says, I think this guy's full of shit. And then winks at the camera. You get it? Because he's Fatberg and
Literally.
he's made of
good.
dude wipes.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah, you could see. Yeah, there's a dude wipe that's just right where where like a love handle would be.
He doesn't actually do that. What he's gonna, well, he does do that because it's funny. But what he's actually going to do, he's going to size up the ooze, looking at his classmates, colleagues, second cousins, and wants to save them. So he's going to, you know, one of those cars that you like push back and it winds up and then you let go.
Yeah.
Oh,
toy
yeah,
car. Yeah.
He's going to like cartoonishly get going, get all the force going in his legs, and then run as hard as possible into the ooze in order to try to grab the friends in the ooze and pull them out of the ooze.
I would like to point out that Eric did describe the ooze earlier as an environment of its own.
That's true. As an its own
He
environment.
did.
I also
He
like
did.
you like charging up, pushing up against a 45-degree angle that Miriam
Yeah,
is still holding, and
yeah.
then just forward.
Like Usain
Yeah.
Bolt.
No, that's sick as hell. Cool. Okay. How do you want to? Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you want to do with that?
I would love to use my transform move called Unstoppable.
Yay!
Yeah.
When I smash my way through scenery or environments, otherwise that's a synonym, to get to away from something, roll plus danger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's do that. That sounds sick as hell. Yeah. You boost jumping off of the mud library is great. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
I have a +2 to danger. Fuck. I got a 4 + 2 for 6.
Okay, we have team.
We have team.
Would someone like to use a team? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Kraft uses her powers to give Connor a big gust of wind to push him even harder and
That's cool.
Yeah.
Julia, that's like when like your friend is kind of picking a fight with someone in a bar and you're like, didn't see
Yeah.
the context, but I back
Don't
you
know what's
regardless.
happening,
And you're just like, yeah,
but
yeah,
Connor's
get him.
launching
Whatever you
himself
need.
forward.
Whatever you need.
You just see his little legs going like.
Okay. Yeah. Mixed success. What does the mixed success look like for this move?
On a 7 to 9, I choose one. I mark a condition, leave something behind, or take something with me.
Brandon, leave shame behind. It's not serving you anymore.
It's not helping.
You know what I'm going to leave behind? If this is okay by my GM? My Nokia brick cell phone.
Again?
Not again.
This is so funny.
I also think this is foolhardy action I'm taking without consulting my team, so I would like to clear my insecure condition, if that's possible.
Yay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you want to leave your phone behind again?
If that's enough. Otherwise, I can take something with me, which would be Kraft's arm.
Yeah, honestly, that would be funny.
Very funny.
Yeah, I think it should be Kraft's arm. That's better. I like that because I
Yeah.
think that also is like, how is Kraft helping? I think
Yeah.
it's very good. Yeah, let's
The
do that.
idea of Kraft's arm, like, now being a rocket that propels Connor forward is extremely funny.
Exactly.
That's sick as hell.
This is a good game.
Okay, I think on a 7 to 9, the word break, and you get what you want. So with a 7 to 9, I'd also say, like, how many people do you realistically think you can grab? Or you just want to, like, bust the ooze open?
I was thinking about grabbing people. So there's Hedgehogio, Flaming, well, just normal Skull Guy now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Powers, Wraith, and Teamcast.
I would like to get as many as I can, obviously, but I think in order of operations, it would be like Wraith, Hedgehogio, and Skull Guy, then Teamcast, then Powers.
Yeah, that's the order I'd put them
Sure.
into.
Cool.
We can also follow and try to grab the people left behind.
Because you're doing unstoppable, here's what I'd say. I bet you can grab your number one pick, no problem, and you bust a hole through the ooze.
Sick.
I think that works great because it's like, because you're doing unstoppable, so it's like you're using, the ooze is no longer a person, but an environment. So you just like go straight through, you can roll out, and you have like Wraith safely in your roll.
Like a little hell baby.
A hell baby.
A hell baby.
Yeah, she takes a big breath in and her eyes open and they're black.
Cool.
There's also a really sick full-page splash panel where it's like from the perspective of where I'm busting through the ooze, and there's like ooze splattering out on the pages, and you can see me holding Wraith like really cool and muscular, you know?
Yeah, dude. Absolutely.
And then just Craft's arm holding onto the back of your like jacket.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. While we do that, then we cut back to Rowan, who is maintaining the lack of oxygen in there. You hear Miriam call out, "Tell me something I don't know. Prove to me that you have knowledge." And with a final gasp, Fatberg croaks.
You're from the town of Zilbergelt. It used to be Bonetta, and then Zilber coins. But it was all changed when they voted during the summer of suffrage. It's 1,000 miles of woods to Bialystok. I can tell you more, but get my oxygen back.
And that is when Miriam covers her entire body in stone and then slams into Rowan.
Oh, no.
Rowan, I want you to take a powerful blow.
That's bad.
Man.
Okay.
So I sure do have 4 conditions marked.
I was gonna say you have a lot of conditions right now too, buddy.
So you're rolling plus conditions, plus 4.
Okay, well, I mean, I rolled a 7 on the dice.
Oh,
Plus 4. So unfortunately, that means I have to either remove myself from the situation, lose control of myself or my powers in a terrible way, or 2 of the options below. Well, I can't do the 7 to 9 ones because I can't mark 2 more conditions, and I also don't want to give Miriam opportunity.
Yeah, if you did both 2 options, you would have to lash out verbally and hurt one of your friends and also give ground to Miriam.
Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is...
If you were to lose control of your powers, yourself or your powers in a terrible way, we'd have to kick this up a notch.
Yeah.
Like, you used your flares before, and I think you already did something pretty capital T terrible, but we'd have to start destroying. We'd be getting to some destruction elements here.
I think the only option is to remove myself. So I'm picturing Rowan like sprawled on the ground, probably a good 15, 20 feet back from where she started. So Kraft is standing there. One arm. Teammates in 2 directions. Like,
what the fuck, guys?
And I think from the ground, Rowan raises herself up on her elbows and looks up at the stone-clad visage of her newly reunited and now long-lost again cousin and just says, "If you want to actually talk about this, I'm walking home." And Rowan's going to pick herself up, turn around, start walking due south.
Kraft goes, "What the fuck?"
Hobbling with a broken ankle.
Yeah, limping for sure.
We had plenty of time to talk, and you lost it. And then with your back turned, with just like a flying kick forward, still in her stone form, just slams Rowan into the ground, just like, and also slides for 20 feet through the dirt into the pavement of the parking lot. The artist on this issue is cooking, folks.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And I think also, if you're taking yourself out of the scene, everyone gets their oxygen back, and Fatberg goes,
Kraft goes, "Shut up. You suck."
Oh, it feels so good to be able to speak again and share the things that I know. It's unfortunate that Rowan didn't want to participate, but I have things to share with all of you.
Okay. Hard pass. You seem shitty, for lack of a better phrase.
It is all in the eye of the beholder. There might be shit inside me, but I don't consider myself
Oh, there's
shit.
definitely shit inside you, my guy.
I'm aware, I know. Fatburger is a coalescing of everything that humanity throws away. Some is good, some is bad. But what is good and bad but determinations by the people looking at that trash?
Gross. I think Kraft is gonna look at one of the drones that is like trying now to get back up into the air now that the gravity is back, and just grab it with her one arm and just throw it at Fatberg.
Ooh, no, great. Fatberg catches it with a big, gross hand, and it makes a splat.
Gross.
And then he is like,
Would you like my help?
No. What? I just threw a drone at you, and you think I want your help?
Fatberg kind of cracks there's like a little, I imagine all of these drones have like a little lens on the front as like one kind of cyclops eye. He kind of cracks it off and looks at it and says,
Prometheus, talk to your child.
Can I do a thing? And you can tell me if it's something I can do or not do.
sure.
Kraft's been reverse hacking these drones. Again, I love the phrase reverse hacking. I don't care that it's not a real thing.
It is a real thing. What are you talking about?
I mean, when I went to school, it was upside down hacking, but it's fine. Honestly, I mean, sit there.
And you know how we established that it has a detonation feature?
Mm-hmm.
Can I say the trigger phrase that detonates the drone while Fatberg's holding it?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, give me a roll plus superior, because again, this feels like I'm smarter than my dad, right?
Yeah. That is a 5 plus 3 plus 3. That's an 11.
Okay.
That's pretty good,
Pretty good.
I would say.
That's good stuff. What do you want to do? You're just like annoyed you're just like,
I'm just annoyed. Yeah. I think this guy thinks he knows more than me. And meanwhile, I'm going to blow up a drone in his face.
that's fine. Okay, you can just do that if that's what you want. Yeah, you get to do exactly what you want if you roll an 11. Yeah, I think, what's the reverse hacking phrase?
I think that the detonation phrase is pulse storm.
Oh, what's that?
Oh.
That's a type of thunderstorm.
That's cool.
It is a single-cell thunderstorm of substantial intensity which only produces severe weather for short periods of time.
That sounds about
Which
right.
is a good blow-up phrase.
Yeah. So we get like a big like speech bubble pulse storm, and then the drone explodes in Fatberg's hand. Yeah, I think that you see like a bunch of microplastics just like burst into the air, and Fatberg just like doesn't have a hand, and he looks at it and be like,
Of course you're smarter than your stupid, arrogant father. Of course you are.
Stop trying to appease me.
It's
or
not
appeal to
appeasing
me.
if it's the truth.
You're trying to appeal to me, though.
What kind of information merchant would I be if I don't traffic in the truth?
I don't know what your deal is, but I don't like it.
Happy
I
to
don't like any of
share.
this.
Fine. You can come to it in your own time.
What are Wraith's powers?
she like can turn into a ghoul of one of the levels of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know, Amanda. Like, what was Dante afraid of?
Penis-shaped buildings,
Cool.
political appointees, the horny devils.
Yeah, like one of those. Well, like in my head, it's like Wraith has always been just like a bunch of like dark shrouds, you know?
She looks like Cloak from Cloak.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Dagger.
yeah, yeah. Lots of shrouds just floating around. You can't see the face except when you see the skull come out every once in a while.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think, so we just have Fatberg and the ooze.
Though Firehawk's somewhere around, and Miriam's
Firehawk
also
is
here.
somewhere around, and Miriam is also around.
Yeah, Miriam just curb stomps Rowan at the moment.
I think Connor is going to then, at this point, he's going to take another big old wind up, run and dive into this ooze like an Olympic fucking swimmer, and is going to transmute his flesh into the same sort of viscosity liquid as the ooze here.
Yeah.
And he's going to, like, encircle, let's say, should I do powers? What do y'all think?
Yeah, I think we need powers.
Okay, you can try to grab
Ugh,
powers.
what a bad
Sure.
phrase. Hate it.
I know.
Yeah.
It tastes bad in the mouth. So I'm going to encircle powers, and because I've sort of like encircled him like a baby in the womb, the ooze's hold is lessened, and maybe we both fall out. And then
Sure.
I give birth to powers.
Great. So glad that's where we ended
Gross.
up. All right, let's directly engage in a threat. Roll plus danger.
Okay. And +2 to danger.
Can't believe we just gave powers a second birth. Gross.
I'm your dada now. Okay, great. 9 + 2 for 11.
Hell yeah, dog.
Jesus, all of you full successes today. Okay, on a 10 plus, pick 2. You can resist or avoid their blows. You take something from them, which is something I assume you're going to do. Create an opportunity for allies or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Yeah, I'm going to take something from them, which is powers. The man, not the thing.
Got it.
Not the ability.
And I think I'll just resist or avoid their blows because I want to
good
be
call.
cool and smart and cool and suave at this,
I think that like the ooze is starting to like crackle on your skin, but you can throw up like a sheen of your powers can't hurt me here and you're fine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like a squeegee comes out and like squeegees the ooze off.
That's good. Yeah, you can roll through, you can grab powers, yeah.
Okay, I grab powers out, and as soon as he takes his first breath, and I look at him and I say, "Don't fuck me on this, powers."
What? Connor, is that boom, out of nowhere from the right, Miriam just lowering a shoulder absolutely annihilates Rick Powers. And now like she's grown. So before when she slammed into Rowan the first time, then she slammed into Rowan the second time and gathered all of the ground and the pavement around her. So now she's like big. She's like NFL linebacker big, and just boom takes out Rick Powers as soon as you pull him out.
I like the idea that the Earth itself is like has come up and is like literally pushing Miriam forward, so it's even more momentum.
Oh yeah, like moving little creatures around on a battle map, and there's like the little pusher thing. I love her also, or like on a foosball table.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's so good. So yeah, there's just like a wall of earth that is sliding Miriam across the ground and just takes out Rick Powers. And she's just like, while she's doing it, she's wailing on him while she's not prepared. It's like, you don't tell me what I need to know.
Connor stifles a laugh.
That's fine.
Craft's like, all right, fair enough.
Miriam, go at it, girl. Let your
off,
feelings
queen.
out. Go off, girl. Go off, queen.
I love that when Jabba the Hutt said that in the original Star Wars.
Yeah, that was my favorite line from...
So moving.
Georgia Lucas edited it back in, and I thought it was worth it.
It was weird that he CGI'd that phrase back in, but it worked. You know?
It didn't match the lips, but it was fine.
Hey, it's Brandon. This mid-roll is brought to you by the satisfaction of finally harvesting your last perfectly ripe tomato. It's a 2-pounder. Thank you to our newest paying supporter on Patreon, Spar. We hope you're enjoying our Patreon-only Discord, bi-weekly party planning, merch discounts, and ad-free episodes. If you want to be like Spar and get all kinds of benefits while making this show possible, join us today at patreon.com/jointhepartypod. Hey, have you heard that it's the Multi-Crew Drive? From now until September 26th, we're saying thank you to you and to our multi-crew members with giveaways, bonus episodes, and community events. Making a sustainable living in independent media is difficult, and your support of the multi-crew lets us do all the things that capitalism usually makes us stop doing, like experimenting, learning, making art, and sharing our knowledge with others. And because your support sustains our business, fuels our growth, and just makes our hearts warm and fuzzy, we want to give back. First, all members of the Multi-Crew get 6 brand new exclusive bonus podcast episodes. You can get access to those immediately by signing up for the Multi-Crew today at multitudeshows.com. Joining at any level helps us here at Multitude work on new and exciting projects and get you access to some awesome cool rewards. Plus, if you join on an annual plan, you can get 2 months for free right now. Second, we're hosting a scavenger hunt giveaway for our entire community where you can win cool swag by documenting how much your favorite shows impact your daily routine. Head over to Multitude Shows on Instagram to learn more of how to get in on that action. And while you're there, you can check out the community events we're running on Twitch as a big thank you. Come hang out with our hosts in the Multitude community. The final event on Twitch that we're streaming is one that I'm hosting, and it's all about the Multitude crew's hottest takes and defending them. You can't miss it. Be the hero we need in independent media and join the Multi-Crew today. Head to multitudeshows.com to join.
Now that Powers is free, we know that his powers work almost subconsciously.
Automatically.
Yeah. Would his powers be defending him from Miriam in this instance?
Oh yeah, while Miriam is slamming into him, his 2 arms become the big kraken tentacles and kind of wrap around her, and his feet become kind of like big drills and just start to dry and just start to into, just kind of like right into Miriam's midsection.
Like jackhammers.
Yeah, jackhammers. Yeah. I was like, should it be big mole claws like Sand Slash? No, it should be drills.
Drills.
What is the issue, Kraft? Why do you distrust me so much?
You seem like you suck. Honestly, the vibes rancid.
Why is that? Explain it to me.
One, working with my dad. Terrible.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
So what's up with the drones delivering textbooks to your new favorite pupil? That's not working with my dad?
Would you like me to tell you more information about your father?
Just answer my
I'm
questions.
asking for your consent to hear information.
I'm about consent.
I'm asking questions. Clearly that means I want answers. What the fuck, bruh?
When Dr. Prometheus escaped...
I'm like finding his voice. I just love him so much. It's like, what if Jabba the Hutt had to deliver exposition?
Mm-hmm.
When Dr. Prometheus broke out of the cube, they take everything that you have in there. He has no assets. So we had to, through various markets, black markets and Facebook Marketplace.
Fair enough.
The blackest of markets.
Yeah, exactly.
His drones came into my capability. He's not working with me, but he's a work friend. Do you have work friends?
Kraft looks at everyone who's still in the ooze. No.
You'll understand. It's an experience thing.
So, wait, I'm just to clarify, so you bought my dad's drones
Through
from him?
a guy through a guy, but I can see that I don't want to claim full ignorance. It's just what happens when there's a bunch of different hands and everyone gets their piece of the pot.
Yeah, except you just talked into the drone and said, Prometheus, control your daughter.
No,
What?
I did not say that. I said talk to your daughter.
Talk to your... Whatever.
I would
Fuck.
never tell him to control you.
I'm all about
Okay.
concern.
Yeah, I'm all about consent. Thank you for remembering. Allyson. It's your decision. I just want you to... I'm just trying to be honest.
I just don't know what your deal is, man.
Wordsmith and Miss Rita are not preparing future students for success in the real world. And this is what happens.
Miriam's to stop punching Rick Powers now that he's drilling into her, and she starts to just, like, again, Rick Powers is just, like, attached to her now giant kind of NFL linebacker-sized body, and then just starts to, like, walk and then jog and then run. And then every time she steps, she kind of gains more earth underneath her and just runs faster and faster and is running out of the parking lot of Io National Reserve. And Fatberg says,
Miriam has a lot of problems with the way they did things there, and I can't blame her.
Okay.
She's probably going there right now.
You love answering questions.
It's the only thing you can do if you have the information.
What did Wordsmith and Miss Rita do that was so terrible to Miriam that she's acting like that? Because that's crazy.
It's not crazy. I think it's understandable considering the situation it's in.
Go on.
Kraft, you took world history, didn't you?
I guess. I don't really remember. It
Well,
was junior year, baby.
I don't want to say too much about Miriam. It's her thing to say, but I have records that she went into the woods to look for help from the King of Poland. In around 1907, 1911 range, I'm still trying to find families to confirm the time. So she missed out on quite a lot of 20th century history about that time. And what happened to the Jews in Poland during the 20th century that she just learned about.
Yeah, not great. Not awesome.
Not
situation.
great. Not great. And especially when someone tried to keep it from her, and then she learned about it anyway. She still doesn't believe it. And she's working it out the way that she needs to.
Right, by doing a lot of destruction.
Wouldn't you?
Well, I don't know. That's a nearly impossible thing for me to put myself into the shoes of.
And I agree with that.
Okay, you still suck, and I don't like you.
That's fine.
Fair enough. Connor, I think we gotta go soon.
We still got 3 more in the ooze.
Okay, but we also have giant, stone kaiju heading towards the school.
I think I dropped my cell phone again. Call ahead.
Fuck.
It seems that you made your choice. That's fine.
Yeah, later. Deuces. Sorry, is that offensive to you as a poop monster?
No. Good joke, though.
That's some good shit talking.
Boo!
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 Ooze, clean up. We have things to do.
And the ooze slurps over to where Firehawk is laying on the ground, kind of picks her up while holding the other three, Team Cass, Hedgehogio, and Screaming Skull Guy, and then sticks to the bottom of Fatberg's flying overstuffed chair, and then just up into the sky and goes away.
Shit.
And also about that time, the mud library slams into the ground and just books and mud and stone in all direction. Grav, you just survey everything where Connor is still holding the regular girl body of Wraith. Rowan is slammed still face down into the pavement, and it is a mess here in the parking lot of Io National Reserve.
This is bad. This is not great. This is pretty bad.
Connor's going to gently sort of tip Wraith onto her feet as she wakens, grab Kraft's arm from his back, and say, "Yo, heads up!" and toss it over to Kraft.
Kraft just reattaches it.
In the comic, I think Wraith opens her mouth and just starts speaking Latin
Uh-oh.
to you.
Cool.
It just kind of like resetting, soft resetting, while she pulls herself back together.
Mm-hmm.
Kraft, where do we go?
I'm texting Miss Rita. We should go to the school.
Okay, let's go get Rowan real quick.
Yeah.
And we'll head that way.
Cool. We're just gonna like piggyback throw Rowan onto my back, I guess.
Sure.
Yep.
Kraft, if you're texting Miss Rita, I think we're doing your move, right?
Yeah.
So remind me how this works.
When you seek out one of the characters named above, roll plus savior. On a hit, you find them where you expect them. On a 7 to 9, they're juggling their own problems and may not have time for you. On a miss, when you find them, the situation is dire. The GM will tell you how.
Great.
Let's go, Julia.
Don't you love how your care for characters is baked into your playbook, Julia?
No, I don't.
I
love
like
that.
it. I think it's neat.
I rolled
Uh-oh.
a 6.
A 6?
Whoa.
So it's dire?
6. Yeah, it's dire.
Can I do a team move to give you a boost here?
I
Or no?
don't know. I don't know if... That's a great question.
You lost your phone, so it's not like you could also text her and be like, bad, situation's bad.
I know.
I'll take it. It's fine. I'll mark potential.
I'd have to look in the finer points, but I don't even know if this is technically a move, quote unquote. It's because it's so playbook specific, and also the Unbound playbooks are complex.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're only supposed to have one Unbound perk, because they're more complex than everything else. So I don't even think you can do it.
That's fair.
Wow, Eric really said that Julia's character is not like other playbooks.
I didn't say that. This book I read called "How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days" said that.
I'll do
It was written by a Sex and the City writer.
How to lose a transformed in 10 days.
Well, Kraft is like, I did my job. I sent the text. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad out there.
Yeah. So what is she's in dire straits?
Apparently it says, on a miss, when you find them, the situation is dire. The GM will tell you how.
Cool. Okay, yeah, y'all got to get back from the forest to school.
We are booking it.
Rowan, you only get taken out for one scene. I think you come back up kind of for the next one. Are all of your conditions gone when you're down?
I don't think so.
Because you didn't go down because all of your conditions were marked, right, Amanda? You just went
Correct.
down because you took the powerful blow.
Correct. And clearing conditions is not a consequence of failing to take a powerful blow.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. But I only have 4 conditions, so I'm not at immediate risk.
You're not definitely going to die.
Yeah.
Very soon. We're halfway back and Rowan wakes up on Kraft's back.
Oh God!
Hey.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I thought that that if I tried and if I took them by surprise and then if I tried to get them out that then it would do right. But oh God!
No, you're
was it
good.
okay? Did you get them back?
No. Well, we got Powers and we got Wraith. Who fucking knows where Hedgehogio and the rest of them went? Miriam is going to, I think, go destroy the school, which seems bad.
Okay.
That's why we're running towards the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all just, jogging with you on
Yeah.
the back there.
And Wraith is like, Lorem ipsum, il doro
We're not sure what's wrong with Wraith, so I think we might need to reset her.
Yeah, okay.
Think about how scary it would be if someone started saying lorem ipsum to you with all black eyes.
She might need to die and go to hell again and come back. I'm not sure exactly how her powers work.
Yeah.
She nods at you.
Ah, fuck. All right, well, fair enough.
Wraith gesture, while you're running, Wraith gestures as you're coming up to a crosswalk, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts on the corner.
Get me a large. Just the largest they have.
And Wraith hops out, opens the door to the Dunkin' Donuts, and then just like a terrible portal opens up, and she walks in and walks through and disappears.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't know Duncan was the Hellmouth, but that makes a lot of sense.
That makes sense. I thought she was getting coffee. I really wanted a large iced coffee, but I guess not. I wanted a culotta.
Ringtone, thank you. Misha clip it. Craft, can you text the rest of the hot girls? Maybe they can help us when we get there. I'm really afraid. I mean, I don't know what else I could have done. I just, why is she so mad at me?
She's not mad at you necessarily. The way that Fatberg said it was, think about 20th century European history that she might have missed.
Yeah. No, it's bad all the way down,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, I wasn't going to open with that in our first, like, 2 hours of
Yeah.
being acquainted.
That's what I was thinking, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But also, I can't imagine being in those shoes, so, like, you know.
Wait, Rowan, do you still have your phone on you? Sorry to interrupt. Give me your phone real quick?
Yeah, Rowan's the only one with a smartphone.
Okay. Rowan hands her phone over.
She's got her iPhone 13.
While they're talking about this, Connor's going to look for Wordsmith's number, give him a call.
Yeah, better option for you.
Sure.
You know what? That's dumb. I'm going to call Anita instead.
Ooh.
Okay.
So if you were a parent, you would be so freaked out to see your child's teammate, classmate, BFF call.
Right, because Rowan's
That's
calling
true.
you, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Okay, so yeah.
If Julia called my mom right now, my mom would pick up in 18 milliseconds.
Yeah.
You'd be like, what's wrong?
What happened?
It rings once and then about to ring again. And then she picks up and there's a lot of like rustling. And then a door closes and she says,
Rowan,
Hey, it's
hi.
Connor. It's Connor. It's not Rowan. It's me. Everything's everything's not fine, but
No.
I'm fine.
Okay, you're fine. You're fine?
Yes, sort of. I'm fine. I need help immediately. We need some adult superheroes over at the school.
Okay, well, that's fine. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Rowan was hurt a little bit. Powers, I think, was hurt. Some bad guys took off with 3 of our classmates, but this real powerful, confused, maybe not confused, but like dejected and really pissed off time-traveling schoolmate is coming after the school, and I think that she could probably destroy the school real quickly. We need some help.
Time traveling, so they need to be sent
Not
back?
really time-traveling, just like really old, from like 1900s.
Old, but in a teenage
but like
body.
very young, like looks just like me, but we are not related.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but not like
I
that.
was going to activate the time crystals, but okay, I guess we're not
No,
going to do
not
that.
like that.
Why is
No.
Do I know her? Who is she?
She looks just like me, but her hair is not as good. That's the most important thing for you to know.
It's because they didn't have curl cream when she was alive.
They did not. They did not.
Her name is Miriam. She is from like 1904 or something, 1907, 1911. She is really pissed off about history.
Powers
and-
like mine, but Earth, like ground.
She has Earth powers. She controls the
Sorry,
ground, Earth.
Connor, did you say she has the same powers as Rowan, but Earth?
Yeah,
It seems
yeah,
like it.
almost worse.
Connor,
Yeah.
are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I think the
Are you
school's going to
hurt?
get
Are you
destroyed.
hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. I'm fine.
Okay, good. Second, Connor, you have to tell me, is she as powerful as Rowan?
I think so. She took care of our.
Okay.
It's bad.
Our
It's
team.
bad.
Okay.
Adult. I'm
We
calling
need real.
an adult.
We need real supers right away.
Okay, we'll reach out to the school and get someone over there. Stat, sure, okay. Connor,
Uh huh.
thank you for calling.
Okay.
Will you stay safe, please?
I mean, I gotta go try to stop her. So we need backup.
Connor, please stay safe.
Don't
I
go
need
to
you
the
to send
school.
backup, but I'm going
I'm
to the
sending,
school.
you know I'm sending backup, but that's not what I'm talking to you about right now. I'm sorry I yelled at you earlier.
It's okay. We'll talk about it later. But right now, I gotta focus on how I'm gonna punch this girl to stop.
Okay.
And when I say punch, I mean with words.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up and do that, okay? But I'm not
Okay,
hanging
thank
up
you.
because of any other reason.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye.
And Connor throws
Love you.
the cell phone on the ground.
Stop it!
Rowan grabs it back, and she's going to be furiously typing a text message.
Cool.
Rowan's going to text her dad,
Oh.
who is an art professor. Rowan is going to bring up a text thread that is probably at least 2 holiday cycles old.
Jeez.
Sure.
And text her dad. Hi, real quick, I really need to know what you or the sages would say to somebody who just learned about the history of the 20th century and came from a shtetl when they, like, knew it was possible, but not that it would happen. Like, what do you say to the yawning more of grief, disbelief, and feeling that would bring up? I need to know really quick.
Please text me back ASAP.
Rowan.
Yeah.
Because you haven't talked to your dad in a long time, I think you need to provoke someone. I think you need to get him to text you back. And one, provoke him to text you back. And 2, actually give you useful, helpful information.
Okay.
Because I don't know what he says yet. So I need to figure this out by roll. This
Okay.
is plus superior.
Got it. Which is +1 for me right now.
Yeah.
You got this.
It's a 4 + 1.
That's really bad. I don't think we can help with that either, huh?
Okay, this is what I think he texts back. He texts back, who hasn't heard of the Holocaust? ?
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure to mark your potential, too.
Yes, thank you. I did. Rowan screams and then throws her own phone down to the ground and keeps running.
We're just throwing our phones away like they're disposable now, guys.
I'm going to have to wing an emotional moment. I really wasn't prepared for that.
I'll back you up. Don't worry. I'll
Connor,
help you.
respectfully, you're not needed here. It's not going to help.
I'll intro the conversation, you know?
Okay.
Wait.
Calling Anita, great idea.
Wait, so hold on. Wait, I need to know. Connor, I'm sure in your mediation classes,
That's true.
there is mediation ideas for time travelers, either from the past or the future, orienting them into this time. Can you give me, like, the bullet points? Like, when there's a lecture and then you had to write down some notes, what are some bullet points that you've summarized from that?
Yeah, bullet point is like, the same as all negotiation, which is like, get them on the same level as you, like, you're on their team. Second point, time travel specific, like, hey, nothing's really that changed. People are still
Sure.
people, makes sense. Everything is still the same except for the environment and technology around you. Third point, we have better sanitation now.
Oh, immediate, regardless of whether you're going back or forward. Hey, you can poop fine. Pooping's easy.
Yeah, exactly. You can poop where you want and you get a vaccine now.
Immediately tell them about good news.
And then fourth point, here's someone in this situation, here's someone who actually understands what you're going through, and they'll talk you through this.
Got it.
Final point, make a simulacrum of the time that they are used to, but put it in the middle of Times Square so when they inevitably break out, they get a cool moment standing there in a tight t-shirt.
Fifth point, why was the King of Poland living in the forest?
She was traveling through the forest to get to the King of
She
Poland.
had to get through the forest, and Bialystok is all the way on the other side of the country.
Yeah. It's a
okay.
far way
No, she was
away.
100 miles from a mildly major city.
Yeah.
See, I thought the King of Poland was like a tree figure.
No, the literal. She had to ask the literal King of Poland.
Got it.
What's up? Why did they send her, of all people? Just wondering. Just curious.
If only there was information about that. If only I think, here we go. Kraft thinks that and then says, if only someone had information about Miriam, maybe we could figure that out.
Kraft thinks that and then goes, yeah, but fuck Fatberg.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Kraft just says that out loud, and Connor and Rowan are like, fuck
not wrong.
Okay. So here, remember how things were dire based on that roll from Kraft?
Yeah.
So as you pull up to the school, you kind of get to the edge of where Jupiter ends and then the bridges to the school begins. The first 3 bridges are just gone. They're gone.
Great.
There's probably like 1,000 feet of bridge. I hate distances.
I know. I was like, how long is a bridge?
It's like 500
No,
feet.
what Amanda said, when someone said when we were, I think it was Amanda when we did the world building, that it was like, it was a lot of connected bridges. Like it was like it went from one like kind of island in the lake to another one to another one.
Yeah. The distance you're supposed to stop before a stop sign is 100 feet, so that often helps me. If it's like 500-foot long bridge, that is like a short bridge in a town.
Oh, sure.
Amanda, have you stopped at every stop sign 100 feet away from it?
No.
Okay.
But that is what they teach in driver's ed, and I said, no.
The first 3 bridges that I feel like connects like from the edge to like a little island to another little island to another little island. Those first 3 bridges are all just like destroyed. You can see the wrought iron like destroyed because then there's big boulders kind of like floating in the lake where the bridges used to be. And all you can see a lot of the students have collected on the bridges leading back to the school and are watching what's happening. And Wordsmith and Miss Rita are standing like right on the border between Jupiter and going into the school. And Wordsmith is standing in front of Miss Rita with just like a giant shield, like that's bigger than both of them. That kind of is just protecting. I think it's just like a regular, very medieval looking kind of pointed shield that looks a little bit like a triangle that he's holding up that blocks both him and Miss Rita, who's standing behind him, because Miriam is just pulling up the earth around her and throwing it at Wordsmith. It is like it is creating more shoreline. Honestly, it is taking away from the town of Jupiter and giving more to the lake of Water's Edge, as she is just hurling earth repeatedly over and over and over again. And Wordsmith is just taking it with the shield that he's conjured while also protecting Miss Rita. And Miss Rita is a color of green that you have not seen on her skin before. That color doesn't come in nature.
As we roll up on the school, Connor, as he did a second ago, just goes, shit. Rowan, get on my back.
Okay.
But I wanted Rowan on my back.
Run piggybacks. You only got one arm right now, honey.
No, it's back. I attached it back.
Kraft, can you make sure everyone's safe, please? Just get the students and liaise with whatever superhero my aunt sends.
Sure. Oh, God.
Give us some time.
No. I just remembered who it probably will be. Fuck.
Give us some time to try to talk this out first, but be ready if we need you, okay?
Sure, okay. And then Kraft walks over to the group of kids watching everything and goes, "Who wants to smoke a bowl with me? Stay away from the stuff."
Can we do both?
I mean, yeah, but like stay away and also come here and have a little dog walker with me. I don't fucking know. Come on.
Rowan, hold on as tight as you can, okay? This might be pretty violent.
Got it. And Rowan's gonna like lock her like arms to her forearms like a special man handshake. Who does that? Who does like the wrestling handshake where they hold each other's
like
forearms?
A Roman handshake?
Like a Roman handshake, yeah. Special men.
Connor is going to look at the straightest line he can from where he is to Miriam. And there's just like debris, boulders, giant puddles, whatever it is between
For
there.
sure.
And he is going to smash through all of them. He is going to run as fast as he can, smash through everything, while at the same time yelling to Miriam, "Miriam, we're here to help you. We want to talk. I know everything's scary right now, but I have someone here that can help you figure out what's going on." And Eric, I want to use my moment of truth here.
What? You're using your moment
what?
of truth to put her in
Bro,
the situation? Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. Brandon, explain what a moment of truth is, and then explain yours.
So a moment of truth is basically a move, a super move that lets me take control of this narrative here, I think is how I understand it.
Yeah, for sure.
And mine has said, it's so easy to forget that you're not your body and you're not the voice in your head. You're both. Be the monster and save them anyway. Smash down walls and speak softly, because when you embrace it, you could do anything. Of course, putting on a display like this is sure to rile up those who see only the monster when they look at you. Yeah, so the point of what I'm trying to make is like, I am going to break through everything that's in my way here in order to get closest to Miriam and force her to calm down and start and talk to us.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
This is interesting. Brandon, I think because you're doing this here, I think if there's things you want to happen, then I think you and I are going to have to share duties here, because even your moment of truth move, you are setting up someone else. So I think we're going to have to discuss how this is going to shake out for Rowan and Miriam's conversation. Let's do that. Let's do that while we do it. But man, I've been thinking, in terms of this move, I've been playing a lot of Donkey Kong Bonanza lately, which is the new game, and it is so much based on destruction, but like Donkey Kong is a friend and is also protecting little Pauline the whole time. And it's like, how are you a protector who also destroys is literally what your thing is about.
Exactly.
Such a good application of that moment.
I think in so many ways, if you'll indulge me to tell you some cool shit. Yeah, I think that like as you're running up, Miriam is keeping one hand throwing stuff at Wordsmith while also using the other hand to throw up walls of different types of earth towards you. Like there is a wall of dirt and then a wall of stone and literally a wall of magma, I'm sure, and just like more and more and more of that. And it's like you're just running through plates of glass. I think it just like bursts around you and just Connor-shaped holes through every single one.
And when I get close to Miriam, finally, I take a big old leap into the air, jump on top of the boulder that's being hurled at Wordsmith, punch down like a Super Smash Brothers character, break that one, at the same time hop to the next one, and just keep hopping back and forth between these boulders, breaking all of them, and saying to Miriam, "This isn't going to work. The only thing we have here, the only option we have is to talk through it. I know this is scary, but you're not alone here. We have people who experience this and can help you walk through it."
Incredible. God, that's cool as hell. And yeah, Miriam holding another boulder kind of stops, and Connor, you and Rowan can land on the ground.
And yeah, we don't get too close. We give her space. And Connor says the 3 principles, which I already forgot.
What was it? It was get on their level, tell them things aren't that different, and tell them about something good that's happening in this particular timeline.
So, we get on the same physical level, and then we say, like, Rowan's powers are the same to yours. You guys are equals here. We're in the future, but people are the same. They've been the same for 100x years. And also, we have sandwiches with, like, 6 kinds of meat now. They're really good.
I saw them in the cafeteria. They're good sandwiches.
We have vegan options that taste like they're not vegan. It's great.
I'm going to teach you about sushi. You're really going to enjoy it. Miriam, can we talk? Is that okay?
We can talk here.
And as they start to move to talk, Connor's going to go over and sort of like usher Wordsmith and Rita away, and sort of like give them space to operate.
I think Miss Rita comes out from behind Wordsmith and says, "Connor, I think it would be best if we tried to hear what was going on so we're informed about the situation."
No, that's not how conversations work. They need privacy.
Okay. That's fine. Wordsmith kind of mumbles something under his breath, and like a very like fantasy stone bridge creates under his feet as he walks over the water. That Miss Rita and Connor, if you wanted to, you could go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over with them, regroup with Kraft, make sure I'm there for whatever backup arrives to not have them sort of like start shooting immediately.
Sure. Okay.
And Connor goes, "Kraft, was that cool?"
Connor,
Yeah.
and I'm not joking,
Yeah.
that's the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yes, I did it.
Eric, how would you feel about like veiling this conversation?
Do you want to? Yeah, we can.
I'm not sure that I could say anything that would be as like, I don't know, that would be right or poignant. Like,
I think that's a great idea. Having a conversation of trying to talk someone down from learning about the Holocaust. It might be not fun to do in our actual play podcast, but like, tell me what are you trying? What kind of emotions are you trying to convey? What's your tone? What are you trying to say?
I think the tone will be like, all of your feelings are valid. Your worst nightmare came true. Things are both better and worse and different. And we are still like, we still have each other. We are still reckoning with this. We are still figuring out like what to do next. And, you know, there are people and places and like infrastructure for you. Like your grief is legitimate and we can like do that together. I'm not like abandoning you to it. I will like walk that path with you. So I think from the new edge of Water's Edge. What Kraft and Connor and Wordsmith and Rita see is Rowan and Miriam talking from like 8 feet apart, and then 6 feet apart, and then 4 feet apart. And as the minutes go on, eventually Rowan is able to like touch Miriam's elbow briefly, and then maybe they sit. And there's just a lot of like Miriam talking, Rowan listening, Rowan talking a little bit, Miriam shaking her head, but then eventually some of the shaking begins to be a little bit of nodding. And I think about 10 minutes in, finally, their body language is not tensed for immediate run.
I think while listening to you, although Miriam has calmed down, she still looks at you in an amount of skepticism. I think, there's like, I don't, that many people all at the same, in Poland and in all the parts of Europe, there's still a level of not being able to get her head around her, like she hears you, but I think there's still like, I don't know if I necessarily believe you. But I think that what she does do is she does transition into another part of the conversation, which I would love to ask of you, which is, when I asked you to go to your school, I thought your teachers would be knowledgeable and helpful. Well, what they did was they trapped me. They gave me food and a warm place to sleep, better than what I have at home, and these leather sneakers and a container to take food with you. These are luxuries. And when I wanted something I needed to know, they wouldn't tell me. How do you deal with it? Can't you understand how I feel?
Yeah, I can. And I've been struggling with that too. I have a temptation of a teacher who I think could tell me more, but there's a cost to it. And I don't know what the right answer is.
Well, what's the cost of staying in a place where they do this to you?
Yeah.
And why do they rank you?
That's a really good question. I would really like to know. And yet, at the same time, I really want to win. And I don't know what that says about me. But I agree with you. And listen, I just met you, but you're my people. And if there's something that I can do to help, I don't want to leave you to this alone. And I think we could learn from each other. And I don't know, would you be my roommate if you want to stay? And if not, we can still talk. There's these amazing things called cell phones. You're not going to believe it. You can look up so much information.
You can just throw them away.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I left you. I thought what you needed was the adults to help you and take you through and show you what to do, but I think you're right. And I think I trusted them, and I thought that they knew what you needed and what we needed. And I think that's not always true. So what if we figured it out together?
I think before we figure it out together, I have to figure it out for me. You can't do something with another person until you understand what works for you.
Okay.
Maybe it's Fatberg. Maybe it's this school. I'll figure it out.
Will you just promise me something?
What?
Will you talk to me if you feel alone?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will not get one of these phones.
Okay. We can do like letters. We can meet.
Okay.
We could break Shabbat together.
Okay. I will see you, Rowan.
I'll see you Saturday night.
Okay. Not here.
Okay. No.
Okay.
Anywhere there's an Erev wire, I'll find you.
Mm-hmm. And Miriam encircles herself kind of in a ball of stone, and she rolls down the street leading back into Jupiter, away. And then a helicopter comes swooping down over the school, and Jolton Joe, in her lesbian baseball outfit, jumps out with an electrified baseball bat and be like, all right.
She's the super.
All right, this is a league game. Let me at him. Right in the strike zone. Give me a meatball right here. This is a playing for Team Heroes for Hire now, and I know this school.
I'm going to have a talk with Anita.
Honestly, I feel like I want to end the episode there. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
This is the end of the arc, though, because I want to hear how y'all are. I really want to hear how y'all are feeling. And I also have a little something I want to tell Brandon.
Oh, Brandon.
So let's do that. And Brandon, you go last. Okay, we're doing our end of session move. At the end, choose one. Did you grow closer to the team? Did you grow into your own image of yourself? Or did you grow away from the team? And you get bonuses depending on what you choose.
I think Kraft grew more into the image of herself, I would say.
Okay.
I think Kraft felt like she handled the situation with Fatberg pretty well, all things considered. Mm-hmm. And when someone sort of tempts you with all of the answers, quote unquote, and you don't like necessarily give in to that temptation, I think that makes you feel like somewhat proud of yourself in that way.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the approach that I see Kraft feeling in that moment.
I don't see that Fatberg tempted you. He was just trying to be helpful. I don't know.
He was trying to offer me things that I couldn't get elsewhere.
He's just a nice
so.
pile of shit, Julia.
I'm always saying this.
So I'm going to drop my mundane down, I think, and maybe bring my savior up.
Mm-hmm. When you see your own self, you can shift your own labels. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Amanda, what about Rowan?
I think Rowan's going to grow into her image of herself as somebody who is weird, but can use that as a site of connection with others. And maybe that's like a hypothesis she had, a hope she had, but this is one of the first times that she's seeing it in action. So I am going to move, I think, danger down and probably mundane up, because this
You're
is
relatable now.
relatable and mundane in the best of ways.
Okay. I like that. And Brandon, what about you? How's Connor feeling?
I would also say that Connor grew into his own image of himself
Wow.
as a peacemaker. Not the peacemaker, though. That show's bad.
God, wow. James Gunn is going to find you.
Get him. So, yeah, I think I would like to up my freak, because everyone saw me be a big old weirdo.
True.
And mundane down, I think, because
Yeah.
I'm not mundane.
I think that's fair. An interesting thing about the moment of truth is that it's like wiped out. Like, you have to get it again. Like, you cannot use it again until you unlock it again, if you so choose.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Brandon, what an interesting thing that I think Connor's been on this journey, because I would love to offer you a new move.
Oh,
What?
I would love a new move.
Why does Brandon get a new move? I
What about me?
want me. He's up here.
Amanda, you have your own NPC, so I think you have that.
Not fair. What about me?
Julia, I'll have to think about something for you. You're right.
Cool.
So you have this move called Wish I Could Be, right? The move says when you comfort or support someone, if you tell them what you most envy about them, you can roll plus freak instead of plus mundane. Let's add to that.
Okay.
Instead of just comforting or supporting them, you can talk them down to stop for a moment and listen to reason.
Okay.
So you can do this. Usually comfort or supporting you do with your friends, or you're doing with like someone who's a little bit more at rest. But if someone like an enemy or a combatant is losing it, you can now use your comfort move or support move to try to talk them down. And I think this edition we can call conflict resolution training.
So I don't have to tell them what I most envy about them anymore?
No, you don't.
Okay.
If you are trying to talk them down and kind of get them to stop, then you can do that. You can do your conflict resolution instead of that stuff. And then we're going to try. And if you do that, we'll kind of tailor what you're looking for with comfort or support to be more about getting them to stop. If only, even on a hit, you can get them to stop for a moment.
Great.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that Brandon gets to permanently lock one of his labels now.
Ooh,
That's
really?
true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's one of the results of using your moment of truth.
That's cool.
Thank
Which one do you
you.
want to do?
I mean, I'm definitely going to lock my freak at 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
dude.
Yeah.
So even when I try to shift your labels, if I say a freak up, blah, 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 freak down, you can be, I'm just going to do that anyway
No,
because
no,
that's what
no.
someone wants to do to you. But it's just, it is what it is.
You don't have to move.
Fuck
Damn.
yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, dog.
Sick.
Cool.
I think on the final page of our comic, we have each one of you are reuniting with the people you care about most. Connor, back at your apartment, you reunite with Anita, who got you big sloppy burgers for dinner that you picked up at Big Sloppy Burger Boy. Rowan, we see maybe later on Saturday after Shabbat, you and Miriam meet in a park with the street lights up, and you guys are sitting on like opposite sides of the park, but you're definitely still in the same park. And I guess Kraft, who are you reuniting with after this?
Great question.
You and your bong.
Me and my bong. Yeah.
I think, Kraft, maybe you're sitting on your bed with your computers out and with another broken
drone.
With your broken drone and still typing away at it. Yeah, it's late October now. Even though there's not a drop of rain falling from the sky, we see 3 jagged slices of lightning.